Good morning, and thank you so much for joining me today. Let's go to the book of Hebrews, chapter number 1, and we are going to look at the first two verses. Hebrews 1, verses 1 and 2, the Bible says, God, who at sundry times and in divers manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds. I want to really kind of, there's a lot in these verses that we can go through, but I just want to look at one thing and kind of point that out, and that is verse number 2. God hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son. The last days. You know, we are living in the last days. This church age, for the past 2,000 years, which I personally think is going to be coming to a close very, very shortly. I think we're nearing the end of the church age, but nevertheless, this age, these are the last days, because what's coming next is the wrath of God and the reign of Christ. And but unfortunately it's only going to get worse before it gets better. And I'm reminded of World War II. When the war came to an end, and it was nearing the end. It was still going on, but it was nearing the end. A lot of people in these concentration camps, POW camps, basically the good guys who were being imprisoned by the bad guys. They, had they known that the end of the war was so close and so near, they probably would have acted maybe a little different or had more hope, probably internally they would have been different. They would have been more resilient, probably mentally, emotionally stronger, because I'm sure in those camps, which I've read many books about and accounts of people who survived, the concentration camps and POW camps in Germany and in Japan. The POW camps in Japan were especially brutal. They went through a whole lot of bad things. They were treated very, very badly, tortured often, and starved even, and every day was just grueling and torturous, and just it seemed like it was never ending, right? But imagine if they knew that the end of the war was coming and they were about to be freed from this camp. If they just were to hold out a few more months or even just one more year, had they known, right, how different would things have been in their minds and in their hearts. And let me tell you, Christian, God himself said that these are the last days that we're living in. And I know that this life is not the easiest. We're surrounded by evil, surrounded by sin, surrounded by death. This life is not an easy one. I understand that, and I've heard on multiple occasions from different people going through a difficult time how they just want to just give up, right, and just throw in the towel, like, oh man, that's just I can't take it anymore, and life is too difficult. But let me tell you, it's the last days. After this, it's the reign of Christ. I know it's only going to get harder before it gets easier. But let me tell you, the prize in the end, it's with Jesus Christ coming to reign on this earth, it will be worth it. It will be worth it. And so just take these verses and let it be an encouragement to you that these are the last days, that the end of the reign of Satan is nigh. It's near. We're almost there. Just hold out. Be strong. Be of good courage. Just a little bit longer. Christ is coming soon. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.